Hello and welcome back to the Scale Modelling Cafe, and I thought I'd do a special video. Now I've actually missed the anniversary, so this is a 1 year kind of anniversary special, the first year of the Scale Modelling Cafe. I'm not going to run through a whole load of numbers and stats. I just can't be bothered, frankly, and it doesn't really mean much. But I just thought I'd just talk through of my experience of being a YouTuber for 13 months, because I actually missed the anniversary. It was last month. So, right, where to start? Why do this YouTube channel? Actually, it's all explained in the very first sort of video I did on the channel on the 16th of May last year. I've been thinking about it for quite a while. And the reason is I really enjoy watching modelling content on YouTube. I consume a lot of it, and I thought that looks like fun. I wanted to do it as another extension of my hobby and give something a little bit back to the modelling community. I've been doing magazine articles for a long time now. Right, my first article was in Model Airplane International in the first volume, and it was the Trumpeter 48 scale Focke-Wulf Condor. So crumbs, when was that? So what was I was flying the Lynx at the time, I think. So I was definitely down at Yeovilton. So that must have been about 2004, 5, 6, around there. So that's how long I've been doing magazine articles. And obviously, gratuitous plug, Ammo did publish my book, which I am going to do another one, rest assured. But yeah, that is by far and away the highlight of my modelling career, was publishing that book. That was really exciting. So I've been kind of doing that sort of stuff for a long time, and I just thought this would be another extension of the hobby. I'm not doing it to go and, you know, box KSI at Madison Square Gardens, or, you know, take the Twitter world by storm, be a celebrity in the jungle, or any of that nonsense. It's just an extension of my hobby. If I didn't enjoy it, or if it was taking too much time, it was detracting from the modelling experience, I would have given it up. But clearly it hasn't, because I'm still on YouTube. I still enjoy the editing. I don't enjoy. It's very labour intensive, takes a hell of a long time. But I do enjoy the process of the final part of the editing, watching it back, doing the voiceover. Actually, I really enjoy doing that once I've got all the hard bit out the way of the editing, and then interacting with you guys, replying to all your messages. And I reply to every single comment that comes on there, unless it's, you know, trolling, in which case it just gets deleted and that person gets banned. I think that's only happened twice, maybe 3 times maximum in a year, which I think is pretty good for social media. So everyone who puts a comment, I always reply, even if it's a thanks or a cheers, something like that. I think that's really important to, if someone's taken the time to write a message, to reply to it. Some people have asked me questions, and I answer all the questions. Yeah, it's that part I really enjoy, actually. What I don't do is, you'll note, I don't ever, I think I may have said it once, and that was a slip of the tongue, but that was tongue slipping from the cheek, was I don't beg for likes and subscriptions and things like that. If I had done, maybe I'd have more, but that's just not my style. I think if you're on YouTube watching it, you know how it works. So I don't do any of that. I haven't got a Patreon or anything like that. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm in a I'm out here in the Middle East. The wages, there's one reason I'm out here for, and that is the wages, pretty much. And so I'm not doing YouTube for the money. However, I do every now and again, I get a little message from YouTube. From advertising revenue, here's a little bit of money. And that is really nice. All that money goes straight back into the channel. And I have had a handful of super thanks. One or two of them have been very, very generous, which completely blows me away. That is so nice. It's very exciting to get that. But as I said, I don't do it for the money at all. And if I did, I'd be a very poor man. Right, that's all that out of the way. I did say I'm not going to go through some numbers, but I've got, over 2,500 subscribers now, which is really exciting. I don't have any aim or goal in that. It is very heartwarming to see that number going up. And yeah, it's just very, very exciting. And the views are going up as well. Again, which is very, very exciting. Yeah, I'd like as many people to watch the videos as possible, because I'm doing this to put something back out into the community. And the more people who watch it, the more I feel I'm doing that. So yeah, that's that. Some videos, some numbers on some of the content that I've put out. So there's 24 of these chat type videos. There are 23 weekly updates. I haven't been doing the weekly updates from the very, very start. I try and get the weekly updates out every week, but when I go home, and as I film this, I'm going home next week. Or is it, this is a Saturday and I fly home on the Thursday next week. So when I'm home, I don't do a weekly update video. What I try and do is get some content in advance. This is sort of one of those. So actually I'm going to put this out towards the end of June. It's the 17th of June now, so it's going to go at the end of June. So it's sort of 6 weeks past the anniversary. But what I like to do is, when I'm going to go home, is film a little bit of content in advance. So I am giving back to the community while, you know, I'm effectively on holiday at home. So that's that. So 24 of them, 20 of the chats, 23 of the updates. Sprue tours, I've done 7. There are more coming to the channel. As I speak, I'm editing, well, not as I speak, I'm editing a video, because I'm speaking to you guys, but computer's right here. So there is going to be a few more of those coming out, and there's a few exciting new releases coming that I'm getting, not least the Edward 109F in 72nd scale, the Armour Hobby 48th scale, Hurricane, that's coming as well, plus maybe an Airfix Classic. So I enjoy doing the sprue tours as well. Now I've got the camera sorted. 3 reviews of tools or miscellaneous stuff, that kind of stuff. And 2 shorts videos that I did when I was home at Ramadan, because I was home for 5 weeks and I wanted to put some extra stuff out. And I thought, let's have a play with shorts, less than 1 minute videos. There we go. So that's a few little numbers of the amount of content that's gone on the channel. Modelling, actual models. What have I done? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 model projects that are on the channel. One of which is the current Zukimura Phantom, one of those. So that's 8 finished ones, one of these. Look how dirty that underside is. Very happy about that. So that's the current project. That'll be finished very soon, as soon as I get the tail marking sorted for that. So that'll be the 9th, and I'm about to see whether I can do a model in 2 days, so effectively over a weekend. And that is the Clear Prop 144 Key 51 Sonia. So I'm going to have a go at that. So that'll be the 10th. The models that I've done, in chronological order are the Academy F-14 in 72nd scale, which I did in 25 squadrons, put my name on the cockpit. I thought that was quite good fun, with my Lynx nose art. The Edward Z-37, which I did as a derelict job. The Edward S-199 Mezek, which I did the Israeli one as the video, and then the other one, the Czech one, I did as a photo build that appeared in Air Modeler, and yeah, I did a little comparison at the end. I did the FX Lightning, which was a bit of a panic job because I had a very stiff deadline because I used that. I used the new Ammo A-Stand paints. That's one of the reviews. The Ammo A-Stand paints on that. Had to get that as a deadline for some of their marketing stuff. The Armour Hobby Key 84 in 72nd scale, which is a beautiful kit. The Hobby Boss AN2. Oh, excuse me. Like I say, I think I'm going down with something. The Hobby Boss AN2 Colt, which is my most fun model I've done. It's my favourite model I've done while I've been out here and while I've been doing the YouTube channel. It's also the least well-performing model on there, which is, I think, ironic because there's so much in that. There's so much scratch building, there's riveting, there's detailing, there's the painting, the weathering, the natural weathered steel, the whole lot. And yet it's the least performing model. Yet it's got the most in there, I think, which is, I think, is quite ironic. After that was the Clearprop I-16. Oh, excuse me. Which again is a beautiful little model. The first Clearprop kit I've done. There's going to be lots of Clearprop stuff coming to the channel. I'm a huge fan of them. I have just uploaded, as we speak this morning, a video on Clearprop and why I think they are so awesome. So you can go and watch that. That's one of the chat videos. The Zukimura F4 Phantom, which is I've just showed you, which has been on hold because delay in getting the tail markings, which is really frustrating. But, you know, these things happen. First world problems and all that kind of stuff. So that will be finished when I come back. Hopefully, inshallah, as they say out here, I will have the tail markings. Either or, the friend of the channel, Nige, who supported me no end by doing lots of markings masks. So hopefully he can get them to me. And that's my preferred option. But I have bought a decal sheet, but it's coming from America. And yeah, that's my backup plan for that. And then the last project that was completed was the Edward 109 G14AS, which has been the most popular one. So clearly 109s are popular, who knew? And the F4 is going to be really clever. The F4 is going to be looking like it's popular as well. So there we are. So that's a few sort of a rundown of what I've done so far over the last 13 and a bit months. 13 and a half months. I should have done this 6 weeks ago, but I completely forgot. It totally passed me by. But there we are. All I'll do is I'll just finish now by saying thank you so much to everybody who's watched, everybody who's commented, everybody who has subscribed, everybody who's sent me a super thanks or something, especially those guys. It's very heartwarming. It means that the reason I'm doing this is the correct reason, and it's like I say, it's putting content out there for people to enjoy, and all the likes, subscribes, all those cliches that I mentioned, and but more so the comments that I've been getting back and the interaction with you guys has been brilliant, and it's kept me going. And so thank you very much for that. I suppose what I ought to do really is say, where's the channel going? How's it going to evolve? Well, no big plans to change anything. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. It seems to be popular, and I'm going to continue what I like to do. So the models that I want to build, I'm going to do. I'm not going to be doing things that I think are going to be popular, therefore that's why I want to do them. I'm just going to do whatever I do, things for me, and I'm just going to put it out there. Tweaks to the format that I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to continue with the broken down chapters because I think that is, I can do best justice to what I'm doing and get that out there. I'm thinking with the idea of going back through the back catalogue, re-editing up some of the videos into single projects, try get it down to 30 minutes, and so effectively a short version with just music, maybe a little bit of commentary, I don't know. I'll have to have a think. It's just getting the time to do it, frankly, when I'd rather be at the bench building than editing. But it's something that I'm toying with, maybe starting with the 109 or the Phantom when that gets finished, re-editing those into like a sort of, like a skeleton or a plasmo, those kinds of videos where you just go straight through within 30 minutes from start to finish. But that's not going to replace what I'm doing already. That's going to be like an added bonus, if you like. It's just finding the time. But I've got 6.5 hour flight home next week, so maybe I'll do some editing on the aeroplane. We'll have a look. Although it's BA economy. Ugh, dreadful. Much rather go Saudia, much more comfortable. But at least I can have a wet on the aeroplane, which is nice. There we are. I think I'll bring that to a close. So, as I said earlier, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all the support, the likes, the comments, the subscribes, etc., etc. It's really, really nice. There we go. I'll leave it on there. I guess I'll see you on the next video, and maybe I'll do another one of these in May next year, not the end of June. And we'll have a look at the sort of 2-year anniversary and see where we are. So thank you very much for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.